Amid a surge in funding, Baltimore County Public Schools graduation rate has fallen to a 14-year low.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, one school board member believes graduation rates are down because BCPS has the wrong priorities.
Project Baltimore, over the past few weeks, has been reporting on high school graduation rates in our state. We've exposed how, despite record funding, in Maryland, graduation rates have barely improved. In Baltimore City, since 2017, taxpayers have given the district a 38% funding increase, but graduation rates are up just 1%. And now we go to Baltimore County, which is seeing similar results. What do you feel is the current state of Baltimore County Public Schools?
Uneasy.
Maggie Dominowski, 4 years ago, ran for Baltimore County Board of Education because she says the district was failing in its core mission.
We're not preparing these students to be productive adults, and we have to get better at it.
Now, 4 years later, as Dominowski seeks re-election, she believes she has identified the main problem.
The majority of the adults on the board in the school system make decisions that are in the best interest of adults.
Which Dominowski says is hurting student outcomes. And recently released 2025 high school graduation rates appear to illustrate that.
We have been educating students for how many years now? How are we getting worse at it?
These are the graduation rates for Baltimore County Public Schools going back to 2011. That year, the graduation rate was 83.1%. From there, it began to increase to a high of 89.2% in 2018. But then it began to fall, all the way to 84.3% in 2025, which is now the lowest rate in 14 years. And in that time, the budget for the school system has greatly increased. In 2025, BCPS's general fund budget stood at nearly $2 billion. In 2011, the general fund budget was $1.2 billion, meaning taxpayers increased the general fund budget by $780 million over those 14 years. Which exceeds the rate of inflation.
The solution is to make the best decisions for students, to forget about the cost, the money, the contracts, the bureaucracy. Every decision we make has to be because it's best for the student's education.
What does that mean? Take a look at this chart. You can see over the past 5 school years that the number of employees working for Baltimore County Public Schools has increased by about 250. But take a look at the number of teachers. In 2021, about 7,800 teachers worked for the school system. By 2025, that number was down to about 7,300. There are more employees working for Baltimore County schools, but fewer teachers. This is what Dominowski says is the problem.
I understand that these are people's jobs, but the education system is not in the business of creating jobs for adults. They're in the business to educate students, period. And we've gotten away from that. You can see it in our numbers.
Regarding the 14-year low in graduation rates, BCPS, in a statement to Fox 45, attributes heightened fears in our community regarding the uptick in immigration enforcement. The district explained the decline in the graduation rate is mostly due to Hispanic and multilingual student groups, which fell by 4.9% and 6.3% respectively. The district added it's grateful for advocates who favor stronger policies that will protect students and safeguard their rights to access educational programs free from fear.
I'm tired of hearing excuses. Just step up and do something, make a change, admit that things are, not going in the right direction. Have the courage to pivot and figure out what's best for our kids, what's best for their education.
In Baltimore County, there are 12 members of the school board. 7 are elected, 4 are appointed by the governor, and 1 is a student member. The primary election is in June. I'm Chris Papps, and this is Project Baltimore.